remove Senator Prince Johnson from the Senate list as we await his replacement.
Madam Pro Tem of the Senate, distinguished senators of the Liberian Senate, I moved that if I can obtain a second, that the name of Nema County Senior Senator Prince Yomi Johnson be removed from the roster of the Senate as the Senate await his replacement from the people of Nema.
I nominate Ishbatekwa, representing the people of Green Crew, second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that the name of Senator Prince Y. Johnson be removed from the roster of the Liberian Senate. With that said, are you ready to vote? All in favor say yea.
Yay!
Mr. Secretary of the Senate, please inform all authorities.
Now, the issue of the university. Yes, when they brought the two suggestions on the floor, when in a discussion, they asked me, they said, "But what do you think?" I said, "Well, with the issue of the university, for the government to take the university, I'm afraid. The reason I'm afraid is, yes, the committee is Senator Johnson name, but the capacity, does the government have the capacity to keep the students in the school and make sure that all the professional that will be professor that will be at the school to teach, to pay them and all those things, and to maintain the building, not to fail away?" I would say no. That was my suggestion. I said because the first place for government to buy the school, it got to be placed in the national budget. If it is placed in the national budget, the government not going to take out the $2 million and give it to you, 22.5 million instantly. It will be a process. And I'm not in a position to run behind government for any money. So if you want to go with government, I will not be part of such discussion. So that was the first suggestion I made. The second aspect I was in the discussion was Gompa. So the issue was, we talked with that the Gompa brought a song that here, that we want you, if you want to buy the university, fine, but we want to maintain the PYJ name, the Polytechnic. Then he said, my father said that he met with a boy in America, and the church is saying that no, what they can do, the only thing they can do is they will maintain the school as a university, a full-fledged university, and the university will be free of charge. Because my father had acquired property around Bonadine to erect a university, but the father said that Johnson earlier informed him and wrote him officially, he cannot let his friend legacy to die. But the church in the state will not agree for Senator Johnson need to remain. So when they said that, we look at it and say, well, there's the situation. Then I asked a question, I said, can we reduce whatsoever amount you will buy the school and make it Senator Johnson need? He said it will not be acceptable. But the only thing that we can do is to use one of the departments, either a political science department as MDR or political department, or for a political party, or the church, we use one of the department in the name of the church. We can do it, but the full-fledged university to put a name, it will not work, and the people who got the money to pay will not agree. But my concern here is, the father said that Johnson wanted people to go to the school, I will make sure that the school be a full-fledged university. So I reached out to the family, and we all came to an understanding that in so doing, before you do that, there are a lot of things that we need to reach out to. Number one, the property that Senator Johnson has is in 214. You got a university and you got a private residence. So how do we do about the resident? They said, no, we are not interested in the resident because Senator Johnson grave is there, his son grave is there, and the house are there, we cannot take it. So there will be demarcation if we come to an understanding for the program, the activity to go. We try by all means, but the need to remain. They said no. No, so we can send that is the situation. We can't do this on our own. We contact the Pastor Pay, Dr. Pay, who had a church.
Who said that today she know her husband gets stigma? That today she knows that nobody wants buy shares in the school. That today she know the name gets stigma, so she want to sell the school. Go sell your park and your man property and go carry them there to go sell your man serious in in Lokintown. My past school is not to be sold. Go to Lokintown. Go to Carwell. Go to your property you get to Finna. If you sold Jasper for $8 million, go and give the investors those property and sell it $8 million. My past school is not to be sold. It's not to be sold. It's not to be sold, and it will not be sold. It's not to be sold, and it will not be sold. Everything we also live for, according to my sister, is vanity, and we all know the only thing that is not vanity is the kingdom of God. But while you on earth, choose your vanity wisely. Yeah, we are still giving birth to children. Our brother and sister got children. The only way God will sit down there for somebody to do something to me, unless I'm fighting for somebody's property, unless I'm fighting because of greed. But once I'm fighting for justice, once I'm fighting for the right thing to be done, no evil shall befall me. I can give people respect until the respect due is, giving. Then I can send it to me and say, take it. Respect is earned. You want respect, you have to work for it. You want respect, you have to work for it. I promise myself not to come back on Facebook, but the fact that you're the decision makers, are making decisions without us, it says a lot. We are not kids. Our opinion does not matter to you. You're making people to know, say, we get sense. And you're all the time. You're texting me. You want to know my location. You ask God for my location. You go pray over it. Ask him for my location for what? You're sitting out there. If it will not because of my part today, some of you want to travel America. Some of you want today, you even get a woman what you're married to. Your woman will go see you in to go and approach you or want to be with you. My part calling most of you up from the trash. My part took you from the drainage. My part took you from the gutters. But today, you do yourself, Buga, oh, let me see you. You carry your shoulders so high. Even when we go to you, for you to talk, for you to see the evil, you ignore us, let us say we come to you. What you got to give us? What do you people have to give to me? What do you people have to give to me that I don't already have? What do you people have to give to me that I don't already have? Nothing you want to give to me that I don't have. So if I'm coming to you to talk, you must know that I'm coming to you because I know I'm a partner. You took picture of from the slum. Even when he could not build his own children, he built you. That's why you get edge to dare to open your mouth
on
to talk.
the information
When he
from
could
my
not
uncle,
build
which is senator that replaced Senator Johnson. So I came to the studio to make clarity when it comes to the setting of the school in Ganta. I've been quiet for a long time because since my dad passed, I've been sick, and for the honorable issue for a business, when I was going in there by accident, I broke my right arm, the bone from here. I had an accident April 19th when I was going in Nema for that election. Since that time, I've been down. Let's go back to the issue. The issues that he talked about implicating the children of Senator Johnson when it comes to setting the college in Nema. Just came to make clarity that no, we are not come up to one conclusion when it comes to setting of that school. And we, as a children, we are not in line with that. So I will not allow my father's legacy to die. Time I will have to introduce myself. My name is Terry G. Johnson. The late Senator Johnson's first son, biological son, was the one that presented himself to the public and down to Neighbor County when my dad passed. We went all over in Neighbor before we gave him the befitting burial. He claimed to be, but this time around, he betrayed us. I can accuse him when it comes to my father property that he left behind. He served as a father for us, but when it comes to talking for the children, he's not talking for us. He's only talking for our mother. Then the guy called us when our father died for our tradition at 4 months because he was a godfather of Nema. So we gave that 4 months. From January, we buried my father. 4 months up to this time is 10 months now. Only the 9 months, Senator Kuga called us for meeting to tell us, yes, you'll come. Everything is over because I was busy when it comes to the by-election. I was in Nema. And then we went to his house first. The first time he called for the meeting, we went there, he came late. But our mom went, he came for the meeting. And he told us that, but then I was supposed to come soon, but because of my busy schedule, I came late. That means he working with our mother closely to sell the property of Senator Johnson, which is the college. So the second meeting he called, when we went to my dad resident in Duporo, he left all of us out. He went with my auntie Martha, Uncle Chris, Moses, and some other people in with my mom. So they spent like 3 hours. They came out. Luckily, my mother left us and went. And he called us together. He said, now I'm here to impress you people. What I call you people for, you'll come. So when he put this before us, we said, well, that's why you call us? He said, yes, I want to get your view. My late sister, which is a minister to labor here, Deva Johnson, and I, those the other children, were the only big person among them. So she was the first to talk. The other children talked, and I was the last person. I said, oh, to due respect, what you said, for me, I will not agree with you. The thing he told us is that there are 2 options on the table. Your man went to the government, and they want for the government to take the school to operate it. The second option is people came from diaspora. They want to buy the college. 2 million government proposed, and 8 million people want to bring on table. So for me, I would prefer the 8 million. So you will take the 8 million and build the housing unit in the name of your father. And just laugh. So wow, Uncle and Senator, you representing my father. Are you telling me this, that I should sell the property of my father to be a housing unit? If Senator Johnson wanted to be a housing unit, you want to do that, and you're going to name name after the housing unit. But the school was built as a legacy for him. For him, he was bold. I'm doing this for my children. When I die, it will remain. So today, it's still in my ear. Are you telling me that we should take the school and sell it? No. We would rather allow government to come and operate the school for percentage to go to
the
family.
the only one that I can take for that I really enjoy, that's fucking that.
Just fucking that. Why you can really enjoy it?
Well, so fucking that. I can tell that one time. But that can come to the other way being England.
And what that can be?
You can be in England. You enter in Spain. We get almost 3,500 you will be in Spain. We enter in England. You get almost 1,500 you will be in England. The time and over you come to me, you come to me at that time.
So you think God's saving you to become someone for tomorrow?
God saving me. God want for me to become someone tomorrow. That's the reason they didn't give me time. But we and my friend human being, no, they don't want to give me time. They want to use future power. They want to use that kind of emergency. Change it.
So I want you to please listen to me again.
I listen to the talk.
Leave the church business, not good.
I live in there, I'm pushing it far, and I'm pushing transformation far for me to leave it. But I can't leave it one day. I'm not allowed to.
So how long will it take?
About 5 to 6 years.
Why that long? It's too long.
Jenna, what I can stop it? Tomorrow, you can't get a job. I'm going to do. Why would I come outside? What they are making money?
Okay. So I'll ask you now. If I put you somewhere, you'll be working, I'll be paying you. You enter the job again, you'll leave your assistant, right?
They will leave my assistant. Job for me, so what they are, they'll be working, I'll be doing everything. I don't get time for me to come out of
Of course, it's another brand new day. We just have to be happy this morning because we have life in us. We were just interacting with someone yesterday, and that person is no more. There you are, hefty this morning. Why can't you be grateful? You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. There is no passion to be fond playing small in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. We are here to add what we can to life, not to get what we can from life. Be where you are, otherwise you will miss your life. You pass through this world but once. One of the deep secrets of life is that all that is really worth doing is what we do for others. There is love enough in this world for everybody if people will just look. So whatever we are, whatever we make ourselves, is all we will have, and that thing is profound simplicity is the meaning of life. New dawn blooms as we free it, but there is always light if only we have brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it. As a focus will say, good morning, pleasant welcome to today's edition of the program, The Blaze of Blaze 90.7. And we are coming up a little bit late this morning, but albeit we are here and we are here for good. And so we'll say good morning. Still, it's good to join us this morning as we also discuss some of the things that happen in Liberia. And so coming up shortly, we'll be going to our updates right after the update, and then we'll have something important to talk about this morning. And we are here. For us as journalists, it's good to also conscientize our people about life, about reality. We are here to also enlighten your minds when it comes to how you should move about, how you should go about attacking friends when it comes to certain issue. So yes, we are also to give advice. It's up to you to live it, or you do what you're supposed to do. So folks, before the update, the cash giveaway is on yesterday. The steps yesterday are the same steps today. So nothing changed. All you have to do, make sure you don't start sales subscriber. You have $100 LD or 70 cents US. Send that a code *799*9#. You send it. You select the currency. If it is LD, you take number 2. When you send it, you'll be asked to put in the number of tickets. And when that is done, the number of tickets is how many times do you want to play. So if it is 10 times, they put in 10 at once. It means you have $1,000 in your phone, and that 1,000 will be deducted from your account, and you stand a chance of winning $4,000 this morning. So *799*9# is the code. Make sure you don't start a subscriber and you have $100 LD or 70 cents US. You stand a chance of winning $4,000. Multiple transactions allow you to enter the draw. Multiple transactions. So you can play 5 times, 10 times, 20 times if you want to really be part of the draw. So let's do it this morning as the show is on. And before the show ends, we want to give out to 10 person $4,000 each, if that's possible. So we want to see a dashboard running down with transactions, number of transactions this morning. So *799*9# is the code. Let's do this this morning together as we go about the discussion on the program, The Blaze on Blaze 90.7. Stephen, good morning.
Good morning, Alex. Let me say good morning to our well-meaning listeners. And I'm happy to be here this morning, fresh and ready to serve our people, like you very fully said, to give some education with respect to how you're supposed to go about your life, because not everything you know as a human being is right. Sometimes there are decisions they take they lead to destruction. So
Yes, so just before we go forward, Henry Spakeva around, you can reach the studio. You are needed right now. So yes, we have to just come here in the morning to just make sure that we do the needful for the people.
yeah,
It is
sure.
our work to do. That's why we wake up very early in the morning, get ourselves together, and then we come here in the morning, sit here to talk to our people, to
Yeah.
inform them about what's happening in Liberia. So, folks, let's go through the update this morning. And so, former Justice Minister Frank Musa is, we are told, on Monday asked the Supreme Court's full bench to intervene in the long-running battle over a disputed 53.34 carat diamond, filing a bill of information just days after a scheduled lower court conference in the case was abruptly cancelled. Yeah, so it is how we are looking at.
Yeah, it's okay.
So the court has ordered all respondents, including civil law court Josh J. Boema Konto, and several licensed minors to submit to just hold on. Okay, to submit written responses by October 13 at 10 a.m. before arguments move to the Supreme Court. Okay, so the writ has been issued, and it was issued under the seal of the Supreme Court's clerk Sam Mahmood. Respondents, including Josh Konto, the coast sheriff, and the minors, to appear in the show cause while Dean's petition should not be granted. So yes, let's see how it is now.
Yeah. Okay, Alex.
So yeah, so let's go to this. On Monday morning, yesterday, the usually quiet compound of the EAW hospital in Painesville transformed into the stage of a protest brimming with emotion and resilience. We are healthcare workers. We are healthcare workers. We have healthcare workers. We have nurses, lab technicians, physician assistants, janitors, and support staff dressed in white uniforms stood shoulder to shoulder, holding handwritten placards, chanting messages that pierced through the walls of the aid institution they serve. Yeah.
Yeah, because of some irregularities that are not pleasing to them as nurses, and the administration has to take some actions that will please the workers.
Okay, so the protests were on yesterday, so we have to just but that hospital is not expected to actually be in that particular
Stay there.
yes, so because we expecting better things. Okay, so this is what we've thought of at least bringing to attention, because we have said this over and over. We will continue to say it. We will continue to say it, and we will not get tired. It is good sometimes to, as we come here, to unite our minds of some of the things that are happening. I've always said that no matter what happens, do not go against your brother just to satisfy any politician. Do not get in face fight with your friends because of a politician. You can argue, but your argument should not lead to fighting. Because sometimes some people go as far as even plugging their friends, choking their friends, just to satisfy politician. They want to prove point that they like the person, they like the party, so they'll do anything for that person to know that yes, this guy really let my business.
Usual thing they call party discipline.
Yeah. Because those that you are fighting for, they will place the meet, the area they meet, the way they can discuss you and myself. Sometimes I can just pray to God so some of you can just walk there unknown to yourself and just bother with them and see how they can be laughing at you. You can disagree on maybe policy, all of that. That is normal in politics, but not to color speech. Some of you up to now, you are not even speaking to your neighbors.
Some people have already created enemies in the various communities.
Yes.
All over people, all because probably the person did not agree.
So, for example, if you were enjoying previous administration, and that particular enjoyment is no more coming, another person that was not enjoying is not enjoying too, and you are going against that. I want it to just be for lip service, but not to be at the point where you will not even speak. Your child will not go to the person's house. No. We will continue to provide this education for you people. Now, yesterday, Representative Funati Kofa, who has the CDC Headquarters Construction Committee
is the chair,
as chairperson, addressed the press yesterday on progress made so far of the headquarters construction. And so they have set October 18 as the day for groundbreaking. It will be along the Congo Town Boulevard. So it's right opposite R.C. Lawson. In that press conference yesterday, he made a statement at the end. He even gave out the percentage of donors. What will shock you is that 18% of those who supporting the construction of the CDC headquarters are Unity Party officials currently serving the government.
And they make catalog out of the percentage.
18% of them. Let's take, for example, we have 1,000 persons supporting the construction of the headquarters. And then you multiply that by 18, you know how many officials of this government are supporting Um, so if you have 1,000 persons supporting the CDC government, you will have 180 persons from the Unity Party government currently serving the government that are supporting, they are giving a
Initiative.
contribution towards the construction of the CDC headquarters. The whole politics thing is a game, double standard game. We saw that in 2017, Emmanuel Nunkwe, who is now a senator, was the running mate to the current president during the campaign at time, during the election. But you will not believe that he was supporting the CDC undercover until when CDC won the election in 2017.
His office.
They gave him position in the government as a director at the aviation,
Robert International Airports.
the Civil Aviation Authority. He was the director there. He also served as running mate to Bouaka at that time. That were going against the CDC. Right after the election, they gave him job. It did not just stem from the point where maybe you were friendly or somebody. No, he gave support where you yourself you don't know. Officials of politicians in Liberia, the consular government just be their job. So they don't just want to go out of job at all. So they always find means to build relationship with the opposition all of the time.
To recycle.
Yes. Do you also know that during the 2023 elections, you have people from even the CDC that supported this government undercover?
Currently, they are in government.
They gave their support. And after the news came up, because it was election time, so people...
Anybody can talk now.
But for you and myself, it appears to us that we are enemies. But these people, don't be surprised if Joshua wins 2029, you see somebody from this government being appointed. So no matter how many times you will host protests, you will stage protests, that person will not be removed because the contribution undercover. And when you see sometimes citizens will be crying with somebody's name, and you see that the president will be ignoring that particular cry because they know the kind of contribution
A person
that
has
person
made.
has made. So Fonati said 18% of the donors supporting the construction of the CDC headquarters Unity Party officials that are currently serving in this government. And the funny part is that he said if you want the name, you want the names of those are supporting the current the CDC headquarters construction, you're meeting to Route 1026. But he's still missing that particular Route 1026. But they all used to go. No, this is very serious.
So for me, I know it is a Liberian issue, but for me, the sincerity that is lacking in this issue that other citizens are not falling for, which they can go and lock up here. Because today, they see people we discussing, they go somewhere to an area of entertainment and they laugh, they share bottles together, but only you throwing jacks, insulting each other, making enemies. Alice, I tell you for real, the by-election then in Green Gida, do you know that I was one of the victims because a supporter of this particular candidate claimed that I was not giving time to his candidate if the person doesn't request for airtime, that I wasn't giving them the time. So those guys came, they were about 14 guys. I mean, I discussed them before, but right now I don't want to be naming people.
So
but the thing is, don't go against your neighbor who you will meet the next 24 hours or because of somebody who lives for 6 years that don't visit you. They only doing it. And then you say, oh, my man, you will be giving scholarship XYZ. If I may say anything, do anything to you, I will back it up. And I tell you for real, there were some county leaders that are caught involved in that matter, and they didn't talk because it was in their interest. What do we stand?
So if these people they play double standard game, and I believe even those in opposition got shocked yesterday
When they got that
when they got the
percentage,
information.
not naming, but percentages were coming up,
Yes.
and you can't see the man were guessing to see what he's seeing.
So you will see them even on Facebook going at each other to prove point to you for you to believe in them. But when they meet, they laugh at you. So even if you go against your brother, even if you lose your life in the process,
Then all the good money can come.
they'll carry the money. What better money? They
What
carry a bag of rice. Your own story finish. But they will live. Have you seen politicians in Liberia actually throwing blow, especially when it comes to disagreement with, opposition?
Wars of war.
Yes.
Only that in the month. Like the great representative of District Number 10.
Yeah. Have you seen somebody tell you, say, oh, the lawmaker pluck his friend?
Nope, never.
Have you seen that? Have you seen somebody tell you, say, okay, the minister pluck the other opposition person, or the opposition pluck the minister because of disagreement? No. But for you, I don't know what is wrong with your minds. You go as far as taking knife for your friend. Now this is UP. UP people are shocked. Even some of the citizens are shocked too. Why is it that we are against this particular government in power, but have people in this government supporting the CDC? You people will say, why is it that we don't want CDC to come back to power and our officials supporting them? You will never understand. These people, they play double standard games
Politicians.
because they don't want, they call it just in case. That's what they're doing. The UP officials, even some of the past officials who did the same thing. Just in case we don't win, we'll find light on the other side.
Let me just switch.
So I'm not saying that from my own mouth. So I want you to listen to Representative Kofa.
Former speaker.
Let me just give you some statistics that we've gotten so far, even though they will change as the contributions increase. 52% of our donors right now are Christians. 18% are native other people. 10% are other opposition. 10% identify themselves as independent. And 10% are people who say, yeah, my contribution, well, I don't know money listed. Those are the anonymous donors. So you can see the kinds of people all across the board who are excited about the convention quarter. For us, you don't know the list of that 18% living in room 1026.
The percentage of UP officials supporting the construction of the CDC headquarters is higher than all opposition that are supporting the construction of the CDC headquarters. They're 10% of all opposition.
I know some guys are embarrassed now. They're calling.
But
Why was it?
18% of UP officials
Yes.
supporting. But that is anonymous. They will not call names.
Yeah.
But only those that they trust will call their names too. Because if I'm very close to you, you will disclose some things to me. And news cannot hide. One fine day and this will come. We'll come on the radio to read for you.
One day I know. One day it will come up.
So you see, people, let's disagree. Even if the person is talking, hitting your heart, just considered to be a mere talk.
You want ground.
But sometimes some of you, your emotion can lead you to something different. Because the way in which you see things, thinking that you can do things, you want proof point for maybe your sponsor or whatever to trust that indeed you can even kill yourself for them. When you kill yourself, are free. The food your family are not eating, every time they will eat that particular food.
We should not be a continuous process.
Yes. But now you are alive, you are not even seeing them around. Mm-hmm. Some don't even know you. Even if you meet them in public, you want to even introduce yourself, they don't have the time to listen to you. The only time they will listen to you when election is coming. That's the time. Even if you're eating Gary,
they can take out a shoe and carry on, eat the Gary together.
If you are playing the they will do it. Only because they want something from you. Time coming again, they will put heads together. And when you're meeting opposition and ruling meeting, it can be the two opposing forces going to battlefront.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of just laughing your throat to your past, even if somebody intentionally hates you, you won't pay your debt. Because by then you pay your debt, no problem. Sometimes these things, you look at it and say, oh man, go. I don't need your trouble. Because those that you'll be in the rain, you'll be in the sun for, are not in you myself interest. Again, some of you are shocked with the percentage of the ruling government officials
that was announced
giving support to the construction of the CDC. Now, I don't want you to come here with your low mind to ask me, oh, what do you expect? Or you don't want them to support the CDC headquarters? When Ibadan said that, you'll be diverting the conversation, and definitely you'll not be having a chance to talk.
So again, Alice, you might expect these things to happen because somehow you can.
What I'm saying is that you should just be careful. We are all Liberians.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm telling you this is that whenever the only difference between the opposition and the ruling is because of time. Because when your time is or has not come, you'll be making noise. But when your time comes for you to get in position, when then you get there, you will no longer be making noise. Those that were there will start to make noise. Mm-hmm. That's the only difference at their time. But nothing is changed. Everything remains the same. So it's up to you to allow to come to power. If you don't do well, Liberian people will take from there. So if you want to allow to come to power.
But similarly, Ellis, most time like the world change. Somebody when they ask you say, and the last time the CDC government did it, well, can do it too. So what sort of change are you talking about when it comes to doing different from what? Because what I do know, the reason some people stay on the position has to do with the way they are committed to the constituencies, the way they do the visitation and what have you. But this is a man who has been taking for the next 6 years, but before he comes to you, maybe that 2 to 3 years can be made. Now so, you want to cover everything before you be good.
Yeah, so nobody's expecting or nobody expected any official currently serving the government to support the CDC. The citizens themselves, they don't even expect that to happen.
It will not.
But I'll tell you that these people are working hands in hands.
Enough.
The only difference is time. The only difference is all up in position, not in position.
I want the scenario behind the scene.
Do you know some of your key officials? They are on payroll somewhere that you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
These are people they said they don't want job, but they were giving us support during the 2023 elections. Because by the time you appoint them, they will raise noise. But they are one way or the other benefiting.
So the remains in the darkness,
Of
getting
course.
what is supposed to be given to
But
them.
do you know he had other opposition at the time during the CDC that were getting even money to as well? Because of their support they gave in
It just
2017.
like you said, you
That's
just
how
listen to
politicians will always play on you and myself.
at least you just listen to the 18% from the other party where the speaker is saying, if you think you want the names, come to
Yeah,
Aliko room what
1026.
10,
Bolivar Palace. So you see,
So
only you people we are talking this is to. Like I said, don't get ask me, oh, you expect you people not to support. You just said I'll be asking you, you are not even expecting that to happen. That you people can be standing, taking rat to throw, taking stone to throw at people
then later they
when
have
you're having protests or whatever. Those that you'll be hurting one another for. You see what is happening between. You see what can happen at night. All we are saying is you can do your argument, but don't kill yourself for politicians.
good.
You can do
Clear
your argument.
message.
Politics is all about argument, differences, but it shouldn't go as far as killing one another.
Well, where exchange of opinions will be with fighting each other.
Nobody will tell you, say, come that plane, so gonna pay you go throw petrol burning in my house. You are not doing good for yourself. Because when you are caught, the common example, you see Thomas Entries and the rest of the guys, see what they're going through today. They are being accused of burning the Capitol building because of their connection. So nobody is there.
And
No officials that they were let's say use them. They are no more around. But Thomas and the guys, they are there for good.
there. I mean, I believe they were being instructed by somebody to have done it.
So
and they back there.
that we said it before, and we'll continue to say it. Another revelation has come yesterday from the former speaker. But do you also know that since the whole Rick Monroe in that particular house, there has been meetings with the opposing side and that of those in power? Do you think they don't speak to one another? Do you think they can call one another to speak? Do you think they cannot even meet to knock glasses together?
They can.
Is that how you're thinking?
They
You must
can
be
do
dreaming.
it. They can do it.
But some of them, by the time they finish doing that, they will come back. Say, gentlemen, going back to our normal routine. We want for people to believe that we're doing these things overnight. If you just go with somebody, you see these people. The first thing, when I go with my brother, they will say, man, who they all, man, you don't know what I'm picking. So okay. And then, anything to do here, when you sit down right by them, when you hear them discussing, I can say, hey God,
Why?
you just put on a microphone on there, you put a speaker in relay, so that brains can be listening to these people. How they can think about them. Yes. So that's why you see, for me to just argue with people when it comes to any, it's just difficult. It's just difficult. Because I know who those people are.
My man, Ellis, during the impasse at the legislature, I saw some things that I just saw and remain silent because if I took the airwave, you want to get all of the calls you talk and no resolution will be there, and it will keep happening.
We saw Accra's Great posting Mo Ali happy birthday during his 50th birthday.
Yeah.
And some people were like shocked.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Let me tell you, not even President Joseph Boakai will tell Mo Ali not to associate with Accra's Great.
Never will. People can do it.
God forbid. Because he knows the relationship. Not even George Weah will tell Accra's Great, I don't want you, if you want to be part of CDC, I don't want to see you closer to Mo Ali. You'll be wasting your time. You will not say it. It's what you if it is what you're expecting. because a man knows after politics a relationship. And the relationship between Akaos and that of Mo Ali cannot be broken by any other person. These people are brothers. You go and come down. You don't even know what can happen in between. Sometimes more ends. But you'll never hear it.
Well, you can hear goodies. And about asking.
Yeah. So some of you, because of your connection with those in government currently, you go against those that are in the opposition. You talk to them in a kind of way. You sometimes you want them to once you want to say something to really hit them, so you can join face fight with them, forgetting to know that it's just a matter of time. And some of you too in opposition feel that your friends in government, you want to bring all the negatives.
And that's why I'm suspecting, because most time when they're talking from some of the species, you get to know that they want for the government to feel.
So you want all the negatives.
You must know that Liberian feeling.
It's not for me. Now I can be. I say, well, what sense does it make that the country USA want to come to govern?
Then you
want for a citizen to continue to suffer until you can come back, and when you come back, nothing will do to improve their lives.
In fact, I see suffering they can go through because most of the things at the time during the regime of CDC that what you hearing in a particular government.
Yes.
So that's something that comes to my mouth. But what's the difference of what we really say we're changing people, we're letting people to come and
but that is politics.
Yeah, I agree.
We understand that it is politics, but sometimes we just have to come up. Sometimes our young people don't understand exactly what can happen. So that's because this is more of like campaign from our end to sensitize our young people about the behavior of politicians, how to treat young people, so that when they get to election time, they will know how to move around. They will not be used to destroy another person's property or life. Because sometimes during campaign in other district or county, you see some politicians will build some group to go and attack the other people group. The group fighting, but those are you fighting for, you cannot see them fighting.
Yeah.
You can't get small sense, in fact.
They can be reading all of your posts.
Yes.
Yeah, they can be reading, they can be smiling with some of the readings. Sometimes
do you know that when you do some of your posts against somebody, for example, if my supporter does a post for against Steven will call and say, "Oh man, you're picking real hard on me."
Yeah.
Then you all laugh at it. You see, I'll say, "Oh man, do that thing." But you will not know what can happen. So maybe we have never had this awareness before. I think it is the best time that we'll do it, so that when somebody says I'll give you 1,000 US, you'll bring me a car, so that you'll not be able to go to launch his campaign. Tell the president that you can do it. It doesn't mean that you are disrespecting them. You should also serve as an advisor to the person. Do not allude to any ugly thing that the person is supporting is telling you to do. Election is about pushing ideas, pushing your agenda, not to go against one another physically to harm them. Because if you get a good platform, and if you are worked in the place you contesting, your work will speak for you.
It speaks for you.
So you don't have to attack somebody, kill a person from I see.
God has all vote you want.
Some people have been praying for vote that.
Yeah.
Because when you know that when the person has weight, and when the person dies, definitely you stand.
Yeah.
You stand strong.
The place.
So when somebody is sick, recently the vice president was sick. Oh, God. What it is I don't know. But again, please, we just giving our own opinions when it comes to how politicians can see you, the supporters. So when you do your argument, you better just do your argument by lips and not a face fight. To even go as far as scaring one another. joking one another.
Creating
Because
animation.
if you for example, you joke your friend during the election time, they will arrest you. You will be in jail until after election. Even the person you joke your friend for, when the person wins, you will not see them going to court to hire a lawyer to stand for you.
Yeah. They pose you they respect the law. So you'll be
So they'll say one for the law, take course.
Yeah. The law is the law.
The feeling when you the men focus on his job,
all the law coming in now.
then you start to regret if I had known. And that's the reason we're starting this early awareness, so that our young people, those who will be turning 18 in 2029 or before 2029, will get the knowledge of how people. Yes, some of you complain today. Well, I'm calling for the most abandoned district, but during the election, during the voter registration, they took you from this most abandoned district, they came to different district for you to register to vote for somebody there because of $20. Now you have come back in your district. You did not stay to vote your conscience to make sure you vote the proper person, but all of people came in your district and decided for you. Now you are feeling the pain. All of them are calling for the most abandoned district, but you abandon your district doing voter registration to go and vote in other districts because of small thing. Now it's affecting you.
Like one of the main things that you're speaking about, especially those who always are letting that the districts are abandoned, they coming again. We speaking on this issue, people say, but 2029 is far off, but it's good to provide the education before the time comes.
So that's it then. 18% of UP officials currently serving government are supporting the construction of the city's headquarters. That is fine. We really appreciate that, because we are all Liberians. We are all Liberians. To just tell you the behavior of politicians, they're supporting our friends. So it is a just in case support. Just in case UP doesn't win and citizen wins, we will continue to work. We'll continue to get money. But those officials, they don't want to leave power because it's small money they will get. They will be eating it. Because it says yes, it's small, but it's very long. Because if you get small money, every day you're taking some from there, you put in anything there. It's going. So in 6 years' time, your account will be depleted. So you have to start building a relationship with the other people just in case.
Just in case.
So we have, like I said, if there are 1,000 donors or supporters of the construction, 1,000 people that are sending their support, you'll have 180 persons there as officials of Unity Party government.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, the next thing that will come now, you'll notice that if the list comes up, those who in government will now be, those who supported this government will now be discussing it. Now you see, they are not even putting that particular list up.
They put dealing with percentage for now. You go and calculate who is in the percentage.
18% of UP officials supporting, they are more than all opposition political parties as you get our support. The construction of the city headquarters.
5 has ANC then or inside.
CMC. But it's all 10%, so we don't know whether. Okay, folks, the cash giveaway is on *799 *9# is the code. Make sure you do start subscriber. You have $100 LD or 70 cents US. You stand a chance of winning $4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. All you have to do, make sure you are a Lone Star Sales subscriber, and you have $100 LD or $1.50. You stand a chance of winning $4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So *799 *9# is the code. Let's do it together this morning. And then before the show ends, like I said, I want to give out some cash. So it's up to you. It's $100 LD. So *799 *9# is the code, and let's do it as it is. So, folks, you listen to Kofa, Representative Kofa, and We want to play that before we open lines. Let's play that before we open lines for you.
Let me just give you some statistics that we've done so far, even though they will change. 52% of our donors are party people. 10% are other opposition. 10% identify themselves as independent, and 10% are people who say, "Yeah, my contribution, well, I don't know money listed." Those are the anonymous donors. So you can see the currents of people all across the board who are excited about the current headquarters. For us, you don't know the list of that 18% leaving room 1026.
Okay, first call us on 07779079070 07779079070 087 11107 These are the numbers to call and be a part of the discussion this morning. You just listened to Representative Fonante Kofa, who is the chair for the CDC headquarters construction committee, and he addressed the press yesterday, and that was on the 18th of this month will be the groundbreaking, and so we will all be there to see the groundbreaking ceremony. Good morning. Let's take our very first caller this morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
I'm here calling in Sokumi community.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is this. Yeah, but for them to support CDC.
Of course.
One thing we are we all fight for Labrador because those people are fighting for our care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we got to fight for Labrador now and fight for ourselves. And if Labrador, we look at Labrador, we can't fight for Labrador again because even if we get into any other things, cheating money, people who really come and do their own food. Yeah. But I would be able to get we check now in the tourist sector. You find a tourist sector dominating by foreigners. Then you don't have even 5% of Liberian. So even if you contract giving out, you're not from Liberian. So for them, putting being a foreigner, that putting abroad.
All right. Thank you. Okay, let me guess this one. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
this is James Timo from LBS community.
Go ahead, James.
Thank you very much. Let me say thanks to God that we have been hearing that the CDC will be building a headquarters and other things, but thank God that finally the announcement will be made when the groundbreaking will take place.
Yeah.
You know, this is what will happen in 2029. That violence that was perpetrated against the CDC, people say, oh, that the property owner, this and that. The background of it will be a solidarity vote for the CDC in 2029. Even people who are not physicians, because of the sympathy of what went on, they will pay in their numbers to support the CDC. For me, I'm not a physician, but I'm a wheelchair anyway to see. Let me declare my position. I'm a wheelchair. If I'm a physician, the CDC people. Hello?
Go ahead.
If I'm a physician, I'll be a liar because I have no document with the CDC. So I'm a wheelchair.
But you get document, document as wheelchair?
Wheelchair has no document.
Okay, I'm floating.
There's no problem of wheelchair. People who support the CDC for the angle of President Weah, those are the wheelchair. There's no office for that.
But I have got now, so ever go in there.
Yeah, so tomorrow we may not have the charge and other things. Our prayer will be there to make sure that after the headquarters is constructed in a peaceful manner, and then nothing that can stop that. Okay. You know, prior to the breaking down the CDC, tomorrow we got the sense that this thing will happen. I posted a repeated share the same post that putting down the cutting tree will never allow you to catch it. The ego.
So you do official supporting your party headquarters. You believe it?
Yeah, that's what I said. If I were in different, it is our ruling party. That evil that happened, I will need to support the people. Let me tell you,
okay.
You can be a part of still your own family. You can be a part of your family. If they are carrying out evil, you may not support the evil, and because of that, you may spend time with people who they are going against.
Oh, okay.
So there's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
If you are doing that, then story of the related party people who are supporting if they are doing so.
Okay.
Let them continue. They should do more.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
That's why. Good morning.
Yes, Lawson.
And let me say good morning to Stephen Asnotalu. So basically, I call from district as usual, and my name is Lawson. And God thinks that God shows wisdom. You know, that's where we need to rethink and redefine our idea that we are Liberians. We met a country called Liberia. So it is good that we help. Well, I know that our young brother will put little start the entire thing that, you know, CC, dancing, and then people contributing 18%. But that one thing you understand too. The old man at that time when he was sick, which is since we see the political leader contribute money to fly all the country for treatment. So that's one of the things that we should understand. And things that during a party quarter, it doesn't mean anything of contributing 18%. That doesn't mean anything. But the only thing is we should understand that the tradition are Liberian, unitarianism are Liberian, but only because of some political affiliations. So you see, so it's a good thing. We tell the unitary people thank you for contributing 18%, but the see 18% that they contribute to the CDC, it will contribute that see 18% to the Liberian John Lewis and Lawrence movement. Thank you.
Well, go move as of 18%. 18% of officials, they are the one waiting to win it. So they said they want to get our support, and they were accepted. They didn't expect the CDC to reject them, but it was some people who say, "Yeah, we don't want their support."
Yeah, because in opposition.
Yeah, we don't want their support. Then they did it because we want tomorrow you can say, "Oh, I probably have got our money inside." Now the man says some of you have, but those who you talking for, they ain't taking away. You say, "Man, you bring your support." Who knows whether they were the ones that went to them and said, "Gentlemen, you can't support for a party business." Say, "Yeah, we give support." Or they tell you, say, "Okay, gentlemen, want to support your party construction." Say, "Yeah, gentlemen, you bring the money, but some of you that I know, you say, who want your support? Who want your support? We ourselves will take it our own, but you get far away that even give as a support. But all of you want to contribute, you want to say, no, we don't want it because of political difference. But they push shock all of you. They say, we want this particular one. And they announce it to you that 18% of government officials currently serving this government, they're supporting the construction of the CDC headquarters. Because that's how Liberians should be. That difference should not be to tell you that there's need. So we are more of like peaceful now. Only supporters now reconcile themselves. But those who we're fighting for, and they don't want to show to their old gentlemen, but some of these things will happen in darkness. It will still come in the daytime for you to
one day we see them.
That's how God can make you to see some things. Like even if you're going against it, you come to your senses. Call us on 0777907 0777907 087 Let me get this call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I tell you, my neighbor, thank you for the again. 2029, but to also again win.
Okay. Thank you. Let me get the orange line. Call us on 0777907 0777907 to this caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I'm Emma calling from Marshall, Boston.
Okay, man. Oh God, yeah. She slipped off the line. You call your name. You have to call back. Just position yourself well and call back. We'll pick your calls. Let me get this one. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How you guys doing?
Yes, we're okay. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Great. So I call from District 6. So I want to tell Liberians.
What is your name?
Okay, so I'm one of the Desco City.
Okay.
And I call from District 6.
Okay.
Look, the two parties are doing well for the country.
Seriously.
The people need to give way to the country. They're not doing well. Why would they be opposition and be supporting people and then your party never doing local head outside of the box and you sit down there you laughing? They're not even doing well for the border. They say if I border the money now, I will investigate. We are 18% by Mama people that doing anything. So now, I mean, it's a capital border and also it's a warning to him. When the dry one is 40, it's a warning to the younger one. The two people need to give way to the country that try another party. People, you're serving people.
Yes.
What somebody will fail and then if the president will come back. The two people, they country problem, the two people are in solution. Let it give way, let's try another political party that willing to help the people. Yeah?
Okay.
The people are for day by day, man. Thanks for the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, good morning.
Yeah, as I was saying, let me call it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like what you said about leaders meeting and being friends, having fun, while we are kidding ourselves. It's true because I did something like that during the Chad State of regime when I was in Ghana. When every one of them went while the war was going in Liberia, they went Ghana and they left to go into the hotel. And they all were like knocking glasses. One of my friend's uncle was a back. And we went there to see her uncle and we saw them, we were like shocked. So we Liberians have to open our eyes and be wise to not allow these politicians use us. That's my contribution.
Thank you.
Because I saw it.
Okay. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Good morning. That's Hannah.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Lasana Thomas from Kwakone. I'm the conversation on Dwazo. You know, basically, most often, people attach their emotions to politics. And that's the reason why both go into hard confrontation. But being a natural being, it is often good to seek your interests above the political interests. And putting your country first is the best for any country. I mean, President Weah is not a problem of Liberia. President, what we can pray for is good leader in our country. Because if we have one, the Burkina Faso today will be the best. You see how Ghana is developing rapidly. But when it comes to Liberia, we take politics ahead of everything. I mean, that is also killing our country. So, in our mind that we love the political leaders, we should love the country, but we cannot put the blame on the political leader that the reason why the country is not developing. Though. The reason why the country is not developing is because the way we think. We always let people based on emotion. I guess I say let's forget about the two people we will bring.
I want to say.
So when we forget about them, we will going to bring.
You bring new party and see faces will see.
I tell you.
We must bring Mugabe. Or we should bring by the Ghana Kumi. So this is what I'm going to say, but CDC lost the election because of political collaboration. If you are going to be in the collaboration,
Congress.
Please don't see. You are not going to have a free election for the CDC.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So we lost the election. Thank you for discussing this morning.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Director.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you. Let me say good morning to Carlo. So this is Oracle and a floor from Transit Ghana and English. So yesterday, just came to my mind. The reason why most of the supporters of CDC are just the way they are is because the political leaders the clear manifesto. Thank God, one party is divided into three different groups. One are citizens, one are reaction, one are the other share. I remember few years back, I think there was an extension done by the former president, now to the current president. I wish that they said he was going to be there to send him to hospital. And you saw that a man who is a former president came to the radio and made any great statements. about the past leader who was the vice president at the time. So now, they are saying those in the really establishment are only being in the pocket because I want to clean. I just never have anything. They go out and say you got cleaning, you got that. Somebody got a reckless statement that comes from the political leader of the CDC, but the same reckless statement that followed the partisans. People are leaders. They need certain privileges. So in how much, if nobody could come and make any great decision, that was not supposed to be, even the judge we are himself. Who supposed to, the public radio, so the free, the electronic, so denigrate from a vice president that he was too poor to the extent he had to help me to go before he gets up. What kind of funny money statement today? You are concerning a part of 80% of them in this current government. It's such a British, we say everybody is CDC, bro. Or they didn't get money to do their own party headquarters. So people will come. That is sometimes the way politics in Liberia is going. It can very backwards me. So that people believe in an individual in an institution. In as much as I want to support an institution, I must have the mind for that institution, not for an individual. So one party cannot divide itself. So there is just a warning that if yesterday you help somebody, you may not always be in the position. You can also fall another person will help you to rise. So that issue, like one of the callers here, it's time we retire both the Unity Party and the CDC. Because most of the guys are having the interest of Liberians. We need new breed of people to come to the desk. People are here that will come on the radio every day on various stations and giving recommendations to government. So the government could use it, but because we are not into the attack. So everything we say is the trash. So 2029, if the Liberians say already the food like Liberia for all the Unity Party, all the CDC, all the CMC, all the PM, all the PAP, all the recycle people must say that and get chance to people, brand new people ideas, who have never been able to have a mindset to transform. So yesterday, CDC was helping is a brother who was poor, who not eat. They was saying elected for children who want to die. Today, the other party official also helping CDC to ensure the party headquarters because all of them about it broke. They get nothing again to show.
So what's the alternative for Liberia?
Come again?
The alternative for Liberia.
Liberia's
The alternative for Liberia is down the Liberia Young Leaders Alliance. we are group of young people with credible mindset, group of young people with love for Liberia, not for individual. They don't time for money to go institution. I don't base my love for individual or political leaders. So I was saying, the love for Liberia, so the Liberia Young Leaders Alliance as a critical national political movement now, to be a political party with social minded young people with 5 grand a year to transform as well. CDC said that, you do anything. The other party said that you are going to ACMC. We want CMC by our party.
What is something that very soon
you know use for you yeah. You know when people steal
what is the name, my brother? What is the name? What is the name? What is the name, my man?
I'm Jerry Masugli.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You know they steal the money now. They won't steal the money. They steal the money too. So they're not going to make it or not use your goo. They will spend it the way they're not going to spend it. They get a whole party of people. They don't go spend the money. But we had a lot of middle term. When it comes, I don't put it on that. Oh, my money is not put it on that. Yeah, but it takes school fee. You part the registrar of me. The whole way to do it.
You see the thinking now?
Yeah, the men are making.
You see Good morning. Yes, young lady.
Thank you for the recognition. Thank you so much this morning for the good topic. I like it. So quickly, to say other things. Let me just find out from the previous speaker that we will try new political brief, we will try this, the other one, the people are bending. So my first question is, the people that you're going to bring that you consider to be new, where are you taking them from? Are they coming from heaven? I'm sure that they are the same old agreement. Then the next question is, who are those voters that are going to elect them? In other words, we are the ones that can divide ourselves. Instead of all being objective, forming strong civil society movement, CBOs, that will pressurize the lawmakers and put the government feet to fire. That we the ones they can divide. They are not the ones that are divided. They sit down, they dine together. They don't need the one talking, and somebody like me, check it out, go and denigrate this radio station and say unity. You see my ball wet, get a floor in the trunk. You understand what I'm saying? I just somebody you last day this morning I was talking 18% of the 1,000 person that contributed the company Rudy establishment. Yeah, 18% of the contribution. And you understand me? So we talking about 180 person from the Rudy establishment now.
For example,
yeah, these guys they are Liberians.
Sure.
They are Liberians. The very thing you made a poor analysis find money from 2017 to 2023. 2023, people who were in George Weah party that they were that gave money underground, they made their underground support.
Of course.
And today they are seeing in the Unity Party government. So they will need to sit there and start thinking, and not to go up the mountain or looking at them, creating new people to save the cap. What is lacking is our own organizations should have voice. We should see how we can organize to make sure that the people that we elect, the basis upon which they are being elected by us, we should make them to know the moral responsibility.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, young lady. Let me get this call. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Pascal.
Long time.
Thank you, Chi. First of all, let me commend the committee on our headquarters construction. I think it's good. And when people are joining, they want to join with people. We will not allow that. When you feel, accept that you feel. Don't shift your blame on us. So if you want to retire a political party for being so reckless and irresponsible and not meeting the needs and wants of the people, go to that party and say it to them. CC and Unity Party are not made. And we will never be made. One party has got 12 years plus 2 is 15. And the other men have got 6. How you want to compare them? I've not seen that before. But you were right here when we said if you can't vote for George Weah in 2023, don't bring Bwaka. And you said you were bringing even when he's dead in the casket. How today you want to retire these 2 political parties when you could not really listen yesterday? It's fine. So, I mean, these areas, they always want to deal with somebody. We they show, they say the Arab men, they normally don't want to die alone. The Unity Party is a history. It is history, you like it or not. It is a history. 2029 is